Okay, so let's review Kingdom Megatron, and we'll start out by having a look at the head and face sculpt there, which I do think is quite nice. I like these teeth around the neckline here. There's no silver paint there, that's just a reflection of my light shining on him. Now, he's quite a hefty figure, and he does have some weight to him. Here he is from the front. There's the side. There's the back. There's the other side, there's the top, and everyone's favourite, underneath. Now, I think the paint taps in robot mode are very nice. I do enjoy all this purple and the silver trim around the face and the chest there, and I do think the legs do look very nice indeed. A lot of parts he shares with his alt mode, so we'll have a look at those when we get there. Why is that arm sticking out? That was wrong. There's no hollow bits or weird detail, however you might consider this tail section a bit weird, because I do. It looks like it should detach, but it doesn't. I don't know why they made it so it doesn't, but there you go. However, when we get to the back of the figure, we see an RC style backpack, and this is a massive fold out leg, back and neck section of the dinosaur. However, we don't really look at our figures from the back, we're more worried about from the front, and I think from the front he does look pretty good. Now, when it comes to joints, we have a nice 360 head spin, very little up and down movement. That there is part of the transformation. The arms, very stiff, will spin all the way around. We can also spin the arm at the elbow, and the bicep will come up and down. And we also have his pincer claw there. We have waist articulation, and then we also have the loosest legs I've ever seen on a new Transformer. You know, it's one of those ones where you can just sort of barely tap it and it falls down. I don't know what other guys are getting from their Megatrons. Are you getting loose legs? Then if you are, please let me know. I think I'm going to actually return this one because I just don't think that looseness is acceptable. He'll barely stand because that leg is just so loose there. You can see that there. But anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? The knees will bend around and the feet will bend forwards and backwards, although there is no rock. Only a bit of minor rock, but I think that might be to do with the weak joint in there. Well, there's a little bit of rock there. There we go. Not the best. Feels very sloppy. So all in all, his robot mode looks very nice, but is a bit of a mess, really, when it comes to joint wise and equipment. I mean, this arm I think is meant to be a cannon of sorts, so you can't really complain about that. It is what it is, a cannon hand. Now, he is a very hefty lump, like I said, and he is quite large. Let's wheel in his best mate Cliff Jumper. There you go. Well known together all the time in the cartoons, Megatron and Cliff Jumper. As you know, that is a lie. Now, accessory wise, he comes with nothing. I guess that's because they say his head is a weapon and this pincer claw thing is a weapon, so who needs accessories? Although he probably could hold a weapon in that hand there. And yep, he's going to fall over again because these legs are just too loose. This is honestly a really hard review to record because it just feels so awkward. As a display piece, there, he's fine, but as a toy, awful. I'm sorry. This is probably one of the worst quality Transformers I've had in a while when it comes to gaps and joints. But anyway, you'll see more of that later on. Let's get him transformed and have a look at his alt mode. So here we are in Kingdom Megatron's alt mode, which, as you can see, is a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex. Not sure that was a genuine colour of real T-Rexes back in the day. However, I am not quite that old, so I couldn't tell you exactly. Now, Let's have a look at this alt mode. Here we can see it from the front, here he is from the side, here he is from the top or the back, and everyone's favourite, here he is from underneath. Look at all those gaps. Yummy. Now, regarding paint apps and things, I think the paint has come out quite nice. I like this beige sandy colour down the belly and the neck, and I also very much enjoy this green airbrushed on pattern down the back. Now notice it's a nice feathered look around the back and the tail. However, on the head, they've literally just masked a line off. So they've painted it completely different on the head and the rest of the body. They masked it here and they didn't along the rest. Now, when it comes to gaps and weird things like that on this figure, there are a lot. There are gaps all over. He doesn't quite go together quite that well. The knees, I think, are rather atrocious. Look in that hole there. The neck is very interesting. If you move it around too much, you get some strange gaps in the neck. Also, this panel on the rear does not like to lock in properly a lot. And if you look from this angle, it looks a bit like a dinosaur that's been cut up and not quite attached together again properly. However, from arm's length, I think I like the look of this dinosaur. I do like it. I try to ignore the gaps. I don't like the way that this belly doesn't clip together properly. Someone told me, or maybe I read, that there was supposed to be a clip on there, but Hasbro got rid of it. Someone else said you could trim a bit off to make it connect better. However, I haven't tried any of that. Now, there's no weird kibble or anything. Like I said, we've just got the weird gaps. So it is technically a clean mode, just a gappy clean mode. And when it comes to moving parts, there's no wheels, he's not a car, there's no helicopter rotors, but we do have some moving dinosaur arms. We have some here, and also the head will open, exposing that esophagus there, which I think will hold a weapon or blast effects. Also, you might want to have a look at the face sculpt, which I think on this figure is quite nice. Please excuse my wounded hand, and I don't know why we're struggling to focus today. It really is very amateurish. I do apologise for that. So that is Kingdom Megatron. I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments below if you've purchased this figure or if you intend to, or let us know why you might not intend to purchase this figure. Anyway, I'll see you all later.